Hey everybody, we're back in person.
Holy shit. Holy beans.
Did you notice that? We're like not on computers right now.
Oh my gosh.
I didn't notice it, Chris. You still look like a computer screen.
I'm a two-dimensional computer screen. Beep boop beep boop. How's everybody?
Oh man, I'm so excited to play again.
I'm nervous.
Nervous.
Oh.
Ryan, what happened to your voice?
I don't know what happened to my voice.
Your Foley work is amazing at this point.
It's me.
It's Adam. So I think we mentioned this on social media and whatnot. Did we? I don't remember.
Yes.
I believe
Ryan has stepped away from the podcast, and we are filling in his spot with Adam,
me.
who you might remember from the Halloween episodes.
Very good. Very
That was
funny.
a long time ago.
That was 4 years ago
Correct. I don't know.
and 3 years ago. Yeah.
It's quite a while, but very memorable episodes. Like I heard it yesterday.
Did you listen to it yesterday?
No, I didn't listen to it
okay.
yesterday.
I mean, it was
I don't
Halloween.
listen to the show. So yeah, how's Des? How's Alex? How you doing?
Doing good. Happy to be socializing without a computer.
Yes.
Well, I mean, there's a computer, but like, we're in the same
Kill it!
room.
Get it.
I don't know what you guys are talking about. You still look like a bunch of computer screens to me.
Beep, bop, boop.
So Alex is sick.
In the head.
He's like that Family Guy episode where Peter's wearing the cardboard cutout TV. Take that off, man.
I don't know that one.
So yeah, kind of what we're doing here is we're gonna do this short one shot. Probably do a couple of these over the next couple of weeks while we prep a new adventure, which Alex will be GMing.
If I'm still alive at that point.
If he's still alive. Yeah, if his character dies in this, then he might not be able to GM.
Yeah.
So, yeah, without further ado, let's jump on in. So we see Absalom Station floating in the black, starry sky. Surrounded by an armada of ships, we zoom in closer to one of the arms. It's Little Akiton. And as we move about the halls deep in the dark recesses of Little Akiton, you see robots zooming by, people walking back and forth, going about their business, and we just whiz past them till we get to a small section where there's an apartment complex. Looks like it's a rundown section of the station, and we zoom past the windows. We see various people talking as we zip to the next apartment. Then we stop at an apartment that is detached from the rest of them. A small 2-room apartment. We zoom in through the window and we see a group of 4 people with their instruments out, rocking, singing, laughing, having a good old time. And what do we see? Alex, who are you?
We see at the front of the band, like one of those little title cards pop up in front of this pretty boy looking Lashunta, Demaya Lashunta to be specific, as he's like rocking out on this cool looking like I don't know how to describe this thing. The guitar he has, it's like a weird geometric shape with like lines crisscrossing throughout the whole thing. It's like an electric blue color. But yeah, this little title card pops up, Zane Ameliu, as he's standing at the front of the band, and he looks back and he's like, guys, when we get through to the bridge of Docking with Your Heart, I think Sem's coming in a little bit fast with the hi-hats.
Well, sometimes this thing has a mind of its own. I can't really program it any other way. And then you see a 4-armed Kasatha. It's hard to pronounce these alien names. Kasatha just like staring at Zane's, just like with a irritated look, but she knows that it's happening too, but she just can't help it sometimes. She's like, I'll just put the hi-hat on this side, because she has one robotic arm out of the 4 she has.
Oh, I forgot you were a female.
Yes. Said, fine, I'll put that over here, and I'll just change the rhythm of my arm so it'll hit it with a softer arm.
Get some oil.
Yeah. Oil can. Yeah. Gosh. And then then another title box comes up with her name, and it is Sem Celestar Salumen. You can just call her Sem.
It says that in the brackets.
Well, I think the flea over there is just strumming too hard, too, as well, because he's getting into it as well.
And you look at the camera moves over, and you see this Sheeran bug-like humanoid who is holding this. Oh, I didn't even think about a color for this thing. I want to say blue base, but it's like all light. Like it's like you can see through it a little bit, and it's, some would say, similar to a solar weapon. And
Who would say such a thing?
I don't know. Some people would say that. What did you ask? I forgot.
I didn't ask you anything. I said you were strumming your bass too hard, because I don't know how any other instruments work, so that's what I said.
And he's like, "All right, I'll turn it up." And you see him like go to one of the knobs on his amp, and he turns it up.
And I just nod, because I don't know what you did.
And then he, at the end there, I really liked how we syncopated Dwy Night. It was in time, and we were all three of us in the rhythm section were on time. It was great.
I mean, yeah, Flea. I wish you guys could see what I see, because we just created like a rainbow burst of just. It's so beautiful. This is gonna be our next big hit.
Fuck yeah.
Well, it's not perfect, obviously. I mean, she looks at Zane.
Sorry, Sam. I
No, I'm just fucking with you.
Okay, all right, good. I just really want to get this perfect for our next show.
We'll get it there. We'll get it there, man. We just gotta rock harder.
And you hear this like frantic knocking at the door.
Oh.
It's not me, man.
Zane! Are you guys recording? Can I come in? I don't want to mess up your... Can I come in?
That's your uncle. Don't let him in.
It's as we all know, it's my uncle. Hey, Flea, since you're closest to the door, can you open that? I don't want to get around these amps.
Flea looks down and sighs, and then walks over to the door and opens it.
Oh, hey, Flea, what's going on, man?
Hey, what's up?
Hey, how's the old bass going, man? That's awesome. And Sam rocking it with that robot arm. Twin Night the keyboards, yeah. And my dear sweet boy, Zane. Musical talent no one has ever seen. Or, I mean, hey, guess what? I got good news. And you see him like spray something to his mouth, and he's like, I can't wait to tell you guys. Do you want to hear the good news first or the awesome news?
Yeah, Uncle. I mean, you're kind of busting up our practice.
Oh, I can go.
Well, if you've got good news, I mean, come on.
Oh, okay. I just got a call. Saying you'll never believe it. You guys made it into the festival. The Out of the Nest Festival.
I don't believe you.
I thought it's true. Hand on my heart. I'm telling the truth. You guys made it. Here's check it out on the data pad.
He's not lying, guys. Uncle, are you serious?
He's not lying?
I can't
Oh my
forge
God.
this thing. I don't even know how computers work.
Yeah, he could never forge such a thing. My uncle's a huge idiot.
Is he on drugs too?
No,
was that
this is
thing?
just like cherry flavored spray candy.
They make those?
It's amazing. It's pretty expensive though. Does anybody got any cash? Never mind. Do you know what this means? This is the 10th anniversary of the Exhilarate Note Studios. This is your chance to make it big and get a record deal.
Guys, do you know what this means?
Road trip!
Well, yeah, that. But we could actually get our music in front of some people that are gonna take notice of this.
Wait. So, the song that we were just working on, I knew it was going to be like a big hit, but like it's not going to be a big hit for like our 10 friends that show up to our like garage venues, right? It's going to like we're going to have a big audience that can actually see us perform. Well, that's awesome.
We're gonna have to make some tough choices putting together our set list.
Shotgun.
Shotgun definitely has to be on the list.
No. I call shotgun on the way there.
Oh. That's true. Shotgun kind of sucks.
Yeah, who wrote Shotgun again?
It was Flea. I'm
I would never write such a bad song.
It's literally all drums.
It's a drum solo.
It's a drum solo. That's shotgun.
Wait, Uncle Ameliu, I guess the next question is, where is the competition at?
Yeah. So I think it says it's in the diaspora. So like you guys got to get ready to go. It's at Songbird Station. You know Songbird Station?
Yeah, everybody knows Songbird Station.
Yeah, everybody.
Yeah, I've heard of it.
As your pseudo manager, you know it's pretty big. So you guys got to get there, but it's gonna take you a few days. You don't have any time. You got to pack up and go now.
I got my sticks. I'm ready.
Well, you need the drums too, but
There are drums there.
Oh
I
no.
can make anything my drums.
Even my belly.
I kind of wish we had all played Solarians so we could just manifest our instruments. Yeah, okay. Do we have a ride?
Yeah, you guys, you can use my my spaceship. I mean, it's a little bus. It's not very fast, but it'll get you there.
Starship.
yeah, I mean, we have no other. Yeah, let's go. I mean, I kind of want to say goodbye to like my brothers and sisters, but I can just call them.
I don't think you're dying.
Well, yeah, but I also want to like share the good news.
Text them.
Okay, yeah, that'll work.
I don't have any family.
I've been disowned.
Jeez, Flea, you're really bringing us all down over there. Our Flea is really depressing the whole time. I had dreams once.
You broke them.
Uncle comes over and hugs you.
Oh, get off me.
Oh, I just thought you wanted to be family. Like, you know, I consider you part of the family.
No.
Oh,
I'm on
sorry.
my own. Shut up.
Real tough guy here. Hey, Zane. Since you're going to the show, you think maybe you could play my song? I've got it written down on datapad. You can give it a spin. Maybe it could be an encore.
Yeah, Uncle, I'll definitely look at it.
I've been working on it for a while. Here it is. You remember? Credits for my homies.
Yeah. This was the rap number that you've been shoving in our face for the last couple of weeks, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be a hit. I know it. I've been working on it for like years.
All right, yeah, I'll take the data pad and we'll look it over on the ride over there.
Thanks. I knew I could count on you.
All right. So it's in the diaspora. How much time is this gonna take us to get there?
Yeah, so it takes like 1d6 days to get there. So I mean, we don't have to roll that, but you just know it's going to take days.
This will be the first trip I've ever been
Is
on.
there room to practice on the starship?
There's room to practice anywhere.
For you, especially.
Well, yeah. Well, I'm talking about this guy over here.
Oh, the world's
Girl.
a stage, man. You can do it on the starship.
Hell yeah.
Sam's just nodding.
All right, well let's quit wasting time. Like, let's get all this shit into the starship.
All right.
I
Let's
just-
do it.
I picked up like
Montage.
4 drum things and
What's another fun thing that I did for this character is I have another racial trait. It's called worker. So it's like a type of Sheeran that instead of the normal abilities that Sheeran have, they have like increases to their strength and dex. It's called worker. So it means like their heritage, they were like worker bugs, you know. So
Nice.
he's like helping carry and lift the heavy shit
100
with
times run.
you're strong, right?
I mean, yeah. I'm lifting stuff up.
Hell
I got a
yeah.
robot arm too.
I want a robot
You just
arm.
tie a hook to the end of that and I'll just haul it like a wagon.
While Sim and Flea are picking up all the heavy stuff, Dwynet's just picking up like little items here and there. He grabs your drumsticks and shoves it in his pouch. And by the way, he's a Yosoki.
Oh, I didn't. I forgot you were a
you gra-
Yosoki.
You grab my extra drumsticks. I'm always holding
Okay.
at least
All right.
2.
Yeah, I got it in case you ever like break it on stage. I just pull it out of my mouth and toss it to you.
Cheek pouch over
Yep.
there. Ugh. All right.
All right, let's
We're in the.
We're
All right.
jet.
So you get in the bus, the starship bus,
What do
and
you call this starship bus?
yeah,
Uncle?
what is it called?
It's your bus.
Oh, it's mine now.
Oh, it's Uncle's.
It's called
Is that what we're going with? Uncle?
Uncle. Yeah. Yeah. So you close the door. We see the back of it, and slapped across it says the the party loner. And you guys leave Absalom Station, and as you blast off from the docking port, splashed across the screen in credits says "Band on the Run," which is
because we're running.
which is the title of the adventure that we are playing, and I don't know the author because I didn't print that page out. I'm sorry.
You can look it up.
So, it's been several days as you're traveling. Do you guys have anything that you want to talk about real quick before you get there? Or are you just zipping right along?
I
Planning for the show, anything like that?
Yeah, I think we're probably working on the set list and stuff.
I want to talk to
Paul McCartney.
Zany.
He was the right. No.
Hey, Zany boy.
Yeah, Sam.
I just wanted to say, this is a big opportunity for us. I think you know that, but I just want to say thanks for letting me be a part of this. You really helped me in my time of need way back when.
Thanks, Sam. That means a lot. I'm happy to have you guys here.
Word.
I used to, I was playing dive bars and open mics, just trying to get a show in wherever I could, and I don't think we really hit our stride until we started jamming together,
Yeah, I feel the same way. Every other band that needed a drummer, they just weren't it, man. But you've got a gift.
Could you please stop touching my shoulder like that?
Sorry, like I said, it has a mind of its own.
It's cool. I feel like you guys are my second family, right after Uncle MacLeod.
I feel the same way, but you guys are my family.
Literally.
Anyway.
So do we kiss now?
What?
No, that's no,
Oh, okay.
not yet. Later.
So you guys, you're getting ready for the band, maybe going over and talking about old times and figuring out what the possibility is with this future should you guys win this competition. And you were all, it seemed like, so the computer showed the Songbird station is pretty close. It'll be a few more hours before you get there. Then all of a sudden, on the computer screen, you see that it begins to like blink red lights, a little alarm klaxon goes off, and then you hear this gurgling sound, and the smoke starts spewing from different pipes on the ship. It's very much in disrepair. I mean, it's Uncle Ameliu's piece of crap, and it starts to reek, and eventually the engines just shut off, and you begin to drift. You seem like you're in the middle of nowhere, but you are in the diaspora, so there are just like tons of asteroids flying about. And before long, you notice on the computer that a nearby hunk of rock seems to have some sort of diner on it. You pull up the records of it, and it's called Buzz's Diner. So you're able to set the ship down, sputter to a stop, and land on this asteroid. You check the who's the engineer? Do we have an engineer? Who's the most computer minded?
Definitely not me.
Probably the Technomancer.
That would be my guess.
The roadie?
Well, I do have a plus 13, I guess.
Okay, so Dwinite, you notice it seems to be some sort of malfunction with the manifold coil. The quartzoid manifold coil shut down during the flight, and you don't seem to be able to find any spare parts on the ship. So here you are, landing outside this diner. There's a handful of other starships and a couple people milling about. What's going on? What's going through your mind? What do you guys want to do?
Can I do some kind of like knowledge check to see would I be able to fix that myself without needing a spare part?
Yeah, you look at it and you see that it's just fried,
Okay.
completely shot.
So what's the damage, Dwinite?
Yeah, what's with this hunk of junk?
The coils burn up. I don't see any kind of spare parts. Like Uncle A didn't leave any. Like he doesn't have any spare parts in his ship.
Of course.
I mean, I guess we can maybe see if anyone here might be able to give us a lift or
Let us borrow their ship?
well, I mean, maybe someone here has like some extra parts.
Borrow?
So,
And I put up 8 quotation marks.
Because of your multiple arms.
Sim, I don't think that's a great idea.
we aren't ruling it out, okay?
Yeah, it's just if we're in jail.
We'll just the
We
last
can't
ditch
win.
effort or something.
Yeah.
Like last thing.
Yeah, let's ask around. Let's see what we can do. Okay,
All
we're burning time. We need to get to that show as soon as possible.
All right. Is there a mechanic or something around here, or a parts
It's just a
store?
diner.
It's just a diner. Yeah, this asteroid's barren except for this little dinky diner.
Wow.
Ah, that's weird. It's called Just a Diner.
I'll go see if they have a manager on duty or something.
So yeah, you're hopping out of the ship, and yeah, in the parking lot you see there's a bunch of people standing around, just a few people, not many. You know, they're probably 3 or 4 spaceships.
Now, there's gravity and air.
Yeah. Oh well, there's no air, but there's gravity.
Okay.
So we have to do the environmental protections.
Okay. I slap it and I jump out of the ship and go inside.
Okay. You go inside the diner. Is everybody going in, or are you just going by yourself?
Yeah.
I'll go in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fine.
Might as well.
I might as well
Kinda
sit
hungry.
at the bar. Yeah. See if we can grab some food.
Uncle's food is trash.
Literally.
No,
It's
literally.
just discarded wrappers from the candy he was huffing.
This one actually has a bite out of it.
He bit the container,
Yeah.
the spray bottle. All right, so you go in and you open the doors, push them aside. They swing open. Looks like old saloon doors. And then you're like in an airlock. And then the inner door opens.
Saloon doors into an airlock. That just sounds
It
funny.
doesn't work.
People are dead in there.
Every time somebody
That's
comes
always a
in,
good joke.
Crossed off
everybody
diner, put
gets
more
sucked
next to
out
it.
into space.
So you go inside and you look inside and you see that there's this wide empty room, or this sparsely populated room, and you see in the center of it there seems to be like a circular table, and there is a android sitting there. Looks like the bartender. All around at various tables, you see a handful of people sitting there, sipping on their drinks, eating snacks, and it just seems like nobody here is happy. There's like a smoky hue in the air, really dimly lit, and coming from somewhere in the back, you hear this music. It just sounds like this jingle, maybe coming from a machine back in the corner. And as soon as you walk in, you see that the android at the counter like looks up and like nods at you guys, and then goes back to pouring drinks.
I go right up to him, or her, or they.
So you walk up, and the android introduces themselves, and they say, "Greetings, I am Buzz. May I take your order?"
Well, Buzz, I'm actually looking for the manager on duty.
Oh, that is fortunate. I am the only one on duty. How may I assist you? Can I
Oh,
get you a drink? Please,
Be Buzz.
I can only give you a drink. We don't have any food until it's restocked next week.
Okay, yeah, I'll take a water. Maybe with some lemon?
And I'll take your cheapest drink.
Oh, okay. So one water with lemon extract, and our cheapest drink is the Scuttle Butter.
Well, how much is that one?
I thought you were going to say water.
The water
gonna
with lemon
make that
extract.
2 lots coming up.
That will cost you 10 credits.
So 2 waters. Yeah.
Two waters with lemon?
Is that extra?
Yes.
No lemon.
No lemon. One water with lemon, one water without lemon. Yes. I will get that for you right away. And he goes to work.
Hey D,
Yeah.
can you like ask him about the chip? Like
Yeah, I mean, Zane, I'm going to. I just figured, why we shouldn't be rude. It's his business.
Right. I just want to make sure that we got
Yeah.
our priorities straight because we got to get to the show.
Well-
like,
Oh, Zane, trust me, okay? Like, I am probably the one out of this entire group that needs this the most. Like, I'm sick of my older brother overshadowing me. So what? He was one of the finalists in Absalom Idol, okay? Like, it's my time to shine. Okay.
As they're arguing, we pan over to Sam, and she's just like chugging her water, and she's like really relaxing herself at the front bar sitting area, and she's like, "Man, this place is nice." It's just like really just hamming it up for how nice it really isn't, but and then they go back to their argument.
Flea is just standing next to the exit, waiting for you all to do your thing.
Look, I'm sorry. I went off on a little rant there. Hey, Buzz.
Yes.
So we actually need some assistance, maybe like a loaner part or our coil. Come on, I'm blanking on the name. You know what I'm talking about on our ship.
I don't.
Okay. It's fine. Well, one of our coils actually burnt up really bad in the ship, and we really have to get that repaired and get on the road. Get on the air.
Yes, that is a problem. However, I cannot leave this counter until my shift is over, and it has just begun.
No, trust me, I get it, the man's making you do all that work by yourself. But, I mean, do you have, like, any kind of, maybe, extra parts people have left behind? Maybe you know someone around here that can give us a lift or help us out?
You could, of course, speak to any of the other patrons here. They might be able to help you. We also have a vending machine that has various trinkets in it. Perhaps you could find something there. But that is all I can do in that department. I have to stay here at the counter, and I will gladly take your drink orders.
Okay.
Also, if you use the restroom, please note that there are no toiletries until that is restocked next week.
Okay. Understood. Thank you so much. And I'm going to go check out your vending machine real quick.
Have a pleasant day.
Can I get another water over here?
Yes, that was incredibly fast.
I'm thirsty.
Here is your water.
Thanks.
2 credits, please.
What?
2 credits, please.
You can have your water back.
He grabs the cup and slides it back while eyeing you.
What? It's no
Pours
free,
it back into the nozzle.
It's a free water, but no free refill.
Oh, I thought it was 10 credits for the water.
No, it's for that
Oh.
butter ball beer or whatever.
Gotcha.
Ugh.
I don't want that.
Yeah, so I walk over to the vending machine. Can I see what's in there?
Yeah, you go over to the vending machine and you see that they're like pretty old and worn out. And I mean, they're just dingy, matching like the rest of the diner. It looks like nobody really does any upkeep here. And in the vending machines, there's 2 of them. You see one has like a bunch of snacks in it, and another one looks like it has a bunch of drinks in it, but there's a sign on it that says, get drinks at the counter. And there's like there's nothing in the machine. And there's one final machine, and it has like a bunch of tech stuff in it.
All right, I'm checking that one out. Seeing if there's anything that I can maybe either piece together or something specifically that I'm looking for.
All right. So you go over to the other machine, and you see it's got stuff like data pad, charging cables, flashlights, and just other like little trinkets, but you don't really see anything that's like starship parts.
Okay. All right, well, I guess we should all probably just kind of ask around. We're probably going to get it done sooner if everyone's asking some of the patrons if they have something that can help us out. Maybe see if anyone could give us a lift.
All right.
Yeah, Sem, or actually, you know what? There's only a couple people here. Maybe we split up and ask around, see if anybody can help us out.
Okay.
All right. I go to the closest person to the exit.
Closest to the exit?
Yeah.
Okay. So you go over and you see this all right, so you see this Lashunta, and he seems to be like he seems to be kind of balding, has really short stubby antenna. He's well dressed, but he's just like sitting there and like staring ahead with one drink in his hand and just like kind of mumbling to himself. And when you walk up, like he still kind of like looks up at you and then looks back at his drink and just like keep muttering to himself.
Flea is like, hey, can I bother? Is it okay if I bother you for a second?
Sure, why not? Go ahead and bother me. I mean, it's no bother. I'm not bothered. Go ahead, you can. Yeah, what do you want?
I was wondering if you are good at repairing starships, or if you have any extra parts to help repair a starship.
Yeah. You think you think anybody here has anything like that? You know, there's nothing here. This place sucks. It's run down. I'm only here so nobody finds me. Nobody's gonna think to come here and find me.
I found you.
Well, you're right. If you found me, That means she could find me. And if she finds me, there's no telling what she'll do.
You know what?
What?
I'll do you a favor.
What?
I'll go kill her.
You do that?
Yeah.
You'd kill my wife?
Yeah.
No. I couldn't do that. Could I?
You know what? Have a nice day.
Oh.
Watch your
Okay.
back. And he walks away.
And he looks over his shoulders and watches you walk away.
You want to go next?
Yeah, sure. I'll walk up to the same guy. Hey, you got anything that could help us fix a starship?
Wait, did you change your clothes already? Didn't you just ask me that?
Huh?
Are you some sort of shapeshifter?
Is that a no?
Are you my wife?
All right, I'll see you later.
Is this that only questions game? From whose line is it anyway?
Is there anyone that looks particularly
Smelly.
yeah, like a mechanic would smell like?
Smelly.
Sim walks up and goes, I smell a
I
mechanic.
lick all of my fingers and put them up in the air.
You see, you see at one table, there's like this giant bear and a little puffball on the table.
Nice. I'll
I mean, I can tell you who else you see in the room, but
Yeah.
as far as who looks like an engineer, you also see like two of these. They're like Nausicaans, so they have like these like really like ridged faces, like all the way around, but they're otherwise humanoid. You see a goblin, and you see a dwarf actually sitting at one of the tables.
God dang it. I'll go up to the dwarf.
All right.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, a dwarf, finally. Someone who knows some kind of mechanical stuff. Can you help us?
Oh, well, I guess I could help you, but I guess I would have to ask what you need first.
Oh, yeah. Duh. Our starship's spring broke. Coil. That was it. It was coil.
Coil, you
yeah,
sure?
yeah.
Not a spring?
The person said coil.
Coil.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
no,
burns
that's-
up, and we kind of need
Oh,
a new one, or someone could maybe potentially repair it. Do you know any?
Yeah.
Can you help us with that or no?
I don't know, maybe buy me a drink. No.
No.
Just,
Drinks.
I-
Do I have credits?
I don't know, do you?
Look at your characters.
You're here.
Yeah, sure. I'll give you enough for a drink.
Oh, water.
Well, I just wanted to know if you could buy me a drink. You don't have to buy.
Oh, okay.
Let me make
Well,
sure I can help you first.
All right. Well, what do you want?
Well, hold on. Let me see. And like he picks up this spoon that he has, and he's like looking at the spoon. He's like, and he starts shaking. He's like, "Can I fix this?" And he shakes it, and then he looks at it, and he's like staring into the spoon.
What do you see?
It says, "Ask again later."
Oh, damn. How long do we have to wait for that?
So he shakes it again. He's like, "How long do I have to wait for that?" Better not to ask now.
Gosh, dang it.
I guess I can't help you. I'm sorry.
Oh man, you tried.
Well, I did, but this thing's got a mind of its own.
Yeah, tell me about it. I get that a lot. Do you? I guess I'll get you a drink still because you at least tried to help me.
That's really swell.
But it's gonna be the drink of my choosing.
Oh yeah, hey, whatever I can get, you know.
I look over at the robotic bartender and I just like do like the point down here, like over here, and I put up one finger and then the drink symbol, like tilting a drink towards your mouth.
And he nods. Just pours a random drink.
It's a water.
I've never sold so much water.
It's like selling water to a bunch of babies.
And then I'll just say you tried, man, and then I'll just walk away from it.
And he goes back to staring at the spoon.
All right, what are Zane's options for people to talk to?
You see there's a goblin, and then there's the 2 Nausicaans, and then the puffball and the uplifted bear.
Okay, let's talk to the uplifted bear.
Okay. Now you walk over to the uplifted bear, and he's just sitting there in a extremely small chair for himself because he's very large, and he's like he's like moving back and forth slightly, just like trying to get comfortable. And he sees you come over. What do you say?
Well, so you got, like, from an outside perspective, you would notice that Zane seems a lot more timid than he did when he was at band practice. So he kind of walks up and he's like, hey, you guys, I am really sorry to bother you. We were on our way to this show. It's, like, super important. Tons of people there, big wigs. The whole works, and our ship, it kind of got messed up on the drive over here. So, like, is there anything you guys can do to help? I am so sorry to ask this.
The bear like looks at you and then looks down at the puffball, and the puffball is like on the table. It's about the size of a softball. And then the bear looks back at you, and you hear this like deep booming voice like, I don't know.
You don't know if you can help?
I mean, I'm a puffball. And then like you look over and you see that like the puffball is talking to you. Like, what am I supposed to do? I can't really move. I can nibble on stuff that's put in front of me. That's about it.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Can you help me?
With what?
Just scoot me closer to that food.
Sure. He reaches down and he's like, I'm sorry. And he pushes him closer.
Thank you.
Ooh, you're soft.
How soft?
About as soft as my hair. He like runs his hands through his hair.
That's nice hair.
Thanks, man.
Do you use any product?
Yeah, like too much.
Oh, what do you use?
Pantene.
Pantene. I gotta write that down. Crap, I can't write it down.
It's the pro formula.
Could you write that down for me?
Yeah, here. I write it down on the table.
Thanks. And then he like looks over at the bear, and the bear's like, I guess we're gonna have to take that table now. We got it so we can get you what you need, buddy. That'll make you look real nice for the show next week.
The show? You guys are in a show?
Yeah, he's in a beauty show. We're gonna just roll him down the aisle because he can't walk.
Do you guys have a spaceship?
No.
How did you get here?
Well, somebody dropped us off and they never came to pick us up again.
Oh no. I really hope we don't get stuck here. They don't have anything in stock.
Well, there are some NutriChips over in the vending machine, but that's it. They're pretty bland, though. I think they've been expired for like 5 years.
Uh-oh. I have to go think about some things. I'm sorry to have bothered you. I hope you guys have a great day, okay? Oh, jeez. He, like, walks off.
Yeah, so Dwight actually heads over to the goblin, you said?
The goblin?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so you go to the goblin, you see him sitting at the table, and he's got, like, notes and a data pad down, and you see him, like, furiously working.
Right. He slides into the, like, booth with him, and he's like, hey, I noticed you're really busy working, and I hate to interrupt, but me and my band, we're on our way to a show, and our ship just... the coil burned up on it, and we aren't going to be able to drive it there unless we're able to, like, repair that. Are you able to help us out at all?
Probably not. I'm too busy working on my new stuff, man.
Oh, yeah? What are you working on?
Yeah, I've got a new TV show I'm working on.
Oh, that's awesome. So,
Yeah.
like, it's already been picked up by a network and everything?
No.
Oh.
I'm trying to pitch it.
Oh, okay. Well, what's it about?
It's called the Art of the Steel.
The Art of the Steel.
Yeah.
I get it.
My name's Bish.
Hi. What? My name's Twilight. It's nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you too. Yeah. I'm trying to steal stuff, and I'm trying to show people how to do it. Show them all my neat ways of stealing things.
Oh wow, that's really cool and very very clever. So in your I don't know, what is it? In your life of stealing, have you ever maybe stolen some extra ship parts that you might have with you?
Yeah.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I steal a lot of shit parts.
Oh, do you mind, like, I'd love to maybe buy one off of you. Do you have them with you?
Sold them all.
Oh. Oh, okay. I thought you said you had them with you. All right.
No, I steal lots.
Oh, okay.
And then I sold them.
Okay, well, that makes sense.
Yeah, you don't want to hold on to that inventory. You can get caught.
That's true.
That's part of stealing.
Make sure that's in the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
you wouldn't want to invest in the show, would you?
I mean, you know what? Do you have a business card? I'll like definitely hit you up after the show. I really got to get going.
Yeah. And he hands you a card and it just says Bish on it.
Okay. All right, great. And Twilight kind of looks on the front and on the back and notices it doesn't actually have contact information. And he's just like, wow, man, yeah, thanks. I'll tell people about your show. So that way maybe with enough people talking about it, you'll be able to get it on a network soon.
Hey, thanks. Hey, maybe one day you could be on the show.
Oh, that'd be great.
A contestant.
All right. And if we ever, I mean, maybe on occasion, hold on to a couple spare ship parts. It can come in handy for some people you come into contact with, you know?
I'll think about it.
Like just small ones, not like...
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, like
All right.
bolts.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, hey, have a good day.
Yeah, you too, and good luck on that.
All right. Whatever your name is. Bye.
Yeah, Twilight.
Twilight, yeah, sure.
Bye, Bish.
Yeah, so you're sitting here talking, and like you see you got a bunch of ramshackle people, and then you hear this deep booming voice come from back in the corner, one of like really darkened tables, and it says, "You're disturbing the quiet here, and I don't appreciate it."
Twilight's ears like kind of perk up, and he looks over into the corner. What does he see?
You see this tall Vesk has like an eye patch, and then almost like spiky, like a mohawk coming off, wearing like these big shoulder pads that have spikes on them, and just sitting there by himself. You know, his face, like the tip of his nose is lit, and just holding a drink.
Zane like meets back up with Twilight, and he's like, "Hey, maybe just let him know that we're trying to get out of here."
Twilight looks around, noticing that he's the smallest out of the group. It's like, I mean, I guess I should be the one to tell this big hulking Vesk that we're trying to leave and not get on his nerves, right?
Hey, that's a good point, Twilight. Zane moves right past over to Sam. Hey, Sam, just tell him that we're trying to get out of here so that we don't have to bother him anymore.
Just tell him we gotta get out of here.
Yeah.
I'm like saying it loud enough so he can hear anyway.
Yeah, but say it to him.
Say it to him?
Yeah.
Oh, who?
The Vesk guy that,
The
like...
best guy over there?
Yeah,
All
he's...
right, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Hey, what's going on?
Just stares at you.
You said you were bothered by us?
Yeah,
Okay, well, if you help us, we'll get out of here.
I ain't into helping people.
Well, then, we're into bothering people then, jerk.
Hey, you know what? In case you haven't noticed, everybody here's a little crazy.
Does that mean you too?
I might be.
Cool.
You hear that? You hear that jingle? That annoying, incessant jingle since you walked in here?
Oh, I thought that was something else.
Yeah, that's what everybody thinks.
Well, what is it then?
It's that stupid jukebox over there.
Oh, is that what that thing is?
Yeah,
I never seen one before.
Yeah. You sure about that?
I think so.
Do you hear that in your head all the time, that stupid jingle?
No. You want me to fix that jingle?
We'd all like it to be fixed. We're sick of it. But Buzz here, he won't fix it. Doesn't want to pay for the subscription. Tired of listening to this stupid music.
What if there was no music?
Well,
Would that be better? Because I can do that.
I don't know. I don't know if it'd be better. I might be sad that there's no music then.
Okay. Well, what if... Oh! I have an idea. I
What?
run back to Zane. Dude, this guy hates his music. What if we played music? What if we played music for him? And then, you know, people will be like, whoa, this music's awesome. And then the barkeep will get off his stupid shiny ass and pay for better music. Maybe our music. Money, money, money.
You know what, Sam?
What?
That's crazy. But it just might work.
I knew you would go with that. And I run back to him and was like, I think we got an idea. And then I run away from him again. Let's start unpacking our shit and get this stuff out, man.
shit.
Is that
By-
a stage?
And
Yeah. You see, there's like a small stage, like to the right of the where Buzz is, between him and the door. It's a tiny little stage. If you stood on it, you would feel like you guys might like fall off at any point. But yeah.
I don't need a stage.
It was meant to be, man. We got to do this.
It's the only way to get us to the real show. Is to play a smaller show. So we, quick montage of us rolling in like an absurd amount of gear for the tiny
Right.
stage.
My drums take up the whole damn stage.
It's mainly just the drums.
Yeah, and as you're doing this, like you see that there's people like look up and like almost with like a little bit of curiosity but confusion.
Flea does the points at his eyes, points at the first guy I talked to, points at him.
And he's just like, he's still like like staring ahead, like, oh no, she sent a whole group of them for me. So yeah, you guys get set up on the stage, and Buzz, the bartender, like looks over at you, and he nods, and he turns down the lights in the center. He turns the stage lights on and dims the rest of the lights, and turns off the annoying music from the jukebox.
Also, he can turn it off. He just chooses to leave it on.
Like, that son of a bitch. He had this power the entire time.
It's his diner.
Yeah, so Zane's like, he's got his cool, like, it's called he pulls his polyphonic guitar around in front of him. Like, the stage lights hitting it kind of just reflect, these, like, I don't know, little specks of light all across the diner as soon as the stage lights hit it. And he's like, okay, guys, let's just, it's basically just practice for the real gig.
What song we gonna do?
Not shotgun.
Definitely not shotgun.
All right.
What about ultraviolet heartstrings?
Ultraviolet heartstrings for just a diner?
Okay, no, you're right.
Yeah, that's like an orchestral thing.
Okay, yeah.
Not orchestral. That was the wrong word.
Unless someone has a cowbell somewhere.
Oh, jeez.
No, triangle. That's what it was.
Yeah, it's the triangles.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, ultrasonic heartstrings. What if we did?
It's gotta be like an uplifting song, right? Because these people are crazy and sad.
Yeah. How about? Working for the day that you like.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's a pretty uplifting song.
We should really retitle that though.
Yeah, look,
It's a
we'll
little-
workshop
it's
it.
a little
We'll workshop
wordy.
it.
Okay, come on, Flea. Do you have a better one that we can just bust out real quick?
A title?
A better
No,
song?
No, the song's good. The title's just too long.
Nova Sploder.
Nova, oh.
Really, Nova Sploder?
Sorry, that just sounded cool.
That's not even a song we have.
That's the name of my drums.
All right, well, working for the day that you like. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
All right, so you start you start this performance,
Right.
and
Well, no, as she does the 1, 2, 3, 4, Flea like puts up his arm, and then a light bass guitar appears in his hand, and he pulls like a little like chip that he has to install into his like gauntlet on his armor to that connects wirelessly to the amp.
Nice.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I am pretty cool.
Insert music here.
What do you use for his pick?
Hmm?
Oh wait, you don't have that string instrument, do you?
Yeah, I have a guitar.
Oh. All right. Well, what's your
He uses his
a
teeth.
polyphonic guitar.
polyphonic guitar?
Yeah.
Insert probably Kevin MacLeod music here.
so you begin this performance, and everybody's kind of got their eyes on you, Zane, because you're the front man.
And Zane is like hamming it up. He is just like killing it. He's a completely different person than the person who is like talking to these people. He's like getting up in their face and like pointing at them as he's like doing these like sick licks on his guitar.
Just like full of confidence.
Yeah.
I also feel like Flea is like an entirely different person when performing. So he's like up there with you, like just slapping the bass.
Slapping the bass, man.
So at this point, I need everybody to give me a perform musician check.
You mean profession?
Profession musician.
Because I have. What do you guys have in profession musician?
+9.
Plus 8.
Plus 11.
Wow.
Plus 14.
Oh.
God damn!
All right, what do we got?
Flea got a 25.
25, okay.
14.
14,
17.
17. All right, so you are all aiding Zane in this check of his. This is going to be the main check. So you guys
Oh.
can feel free to describe what it is that you do to help, whether it's a wicked solo or flashy lights. You do like
Yep.
pyrotechnic stuff. And then we'll see what Zane gets with +6 from all of those aids.
Yeah, I'm just like doing little like basically a little mini light show with like some just out of like electricity out of my hands and everything along with the music. And it's kind of like building up like as the song builds, like so does like this light and electricity. Just you can feel it, like people's hair and fur are kind of standing on ends.
Sam will obviously twirl the sticks as many times as you can before actually having to hit the drums with
It's
them.
amazing.
And like she'll be like looking around the crowd just like with her robotic arm just pointing at different people. Just like, and then really pointing at the guy in the corner and like doing thumbs up like,
Like I said earlier, Flea's like up there with Zane, just like hamming it up and like going back to back a couple times, and then just like he's also like technically sound, like he barely makes any mistakes, and is just always in time with the drums and the keyboards.
Alrighty, what did you get on your check there? With the +6.
So with a +6 added to my +14 for profession musician, that gives me a total of a +20. So that's a 29.
29. Okay, so you rock this song amazingly, and you see like these patrons that were kind of stoic before, or just staring off the distance. Some of them start tapping their feet, and you see a couple of them like nodding their head to the beat a little bit, really getting into it. And then you finish your first song, and everybody's like kind of like leaning forward now, like wondering what you're doing next.
More than one song.
We gotta give him another one, guys. That wasn't enough.
That wasn't enough.
All right. Well, maybe we can test out your uncle's song.
No.
No?
No.
This would be the
Definitely.
venue, though.
You mean credits for my homies?
Yeah.
He's got to get up here and rap.
I don't think we've practiced
Okay.
anything close to that. I think that's
And the bass line sucks.
Okay.
It's literally and then a nothing for 5 minutes.
Yeah, you're okay. All right, you're right. Okay, how about supersonic hot dogs? It's a
Half of that
diner.
name.
All right, look, I know our names for our songs kind of suck, okay, but like the song itself though, it's pretty good.
Wait, do we have a name for our band? What's it called?
It's not the model nodes. That's not what it is.
yeah, it's
Naqual.
neon and no qual.
Yeah.
Neon
Okay.
and Naqual.
Yeah, so Zane, he's like, everybody's leaning in. He's like, hey, everybody, we are Neon and Noqual. We're just here to rock the house tonight, trying to get to a pretty important gig. So, if you like what you hear, any help you could give us to get to this gig would be much appreciated. But in the meantime, we're going to hit you with another one of our hits called Supersonic Hot Dogs.
And then right when he finishes saying dogs, Dwight basically strums the entire keyboard and then goes right into the song.
Strum it.
Well, you know what I mean. Strokes it
A good sound of it.
all the way down the entire length of the keyboard.
All right. So yeah, let me get another round of checks for this song.
So we're just aiding?
Yes.
I automatically aid.
I have to roll, 10 to aid?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I have to get 2 or better.
1.
Oh, Jesus. 26.
18.
All right.
23.
Another plus 6.
Another +6.
You got a big dog.
Got it.
Supersonic hot dog.
Sonic hot dog. It's going to be better than the rigorous one.
That's a natural 20.
That's a 40?
Oh my god, that's a lot of hot dogs.
Wow.
Supersonic hot dog is the next big hit.
Yeah, with that natural 20, everybody stands to their feet and begins to cheer and hoot and holler, and you can hear him say, "Encore, encore, encore, encore."
Shit.
Encore? Oh, man.
Well, we
Gotta
should
give the people what they want.
We
man.
have to go with our encore song, right? Why break that habit now? Everyone knows the encore song.
Yeah, we all, as collectively as a band, know the encore
so we should all
song.
say it at the same time. Ready?
Yep.
Dynamic
Punch. Ing.
thing.
Dynamic punching, yes.
Yes, yeah. Hey, Flea, you were a little bit quiet over there while we were collectively saying the song name.
I'm an individual.
I call it something else.
I call all these songs completely different names.
He had PTSD from the hive mind.
I call it.
All right, folks. Wow, you've been a great crowd. We did not expect to be doing this show, but if you guys asked for it, so we're gonna give it to you. Here's our encore song, "Dynamic Punch."
Right after
Ing.
punch. Ing. Sam's like, click, 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 and then just goes.
And there's a minute of a drum solo in the beginning.
It's where Shotgun came from.
Yeah. It's the preload to Shotgun.
Yeah, you feel free to describe the sound of the song, but yeah, give me those checks again.
It sounds like a lot of punching.
dynamically.
Is there somebody?
Right.
Is there like somebody being hit too? Like ooh, ah.
Yeah, I'll be in the background vocals going, ooh, ah, while I'm hitting the drums. That'd be awesome.
I was gonna say you take 2 out of 4 of your
Got a
arms and you're
natural
just
20
punching.
for the age.
27 to aid.
28 to 8.
Yep, 16.
Yeah, so Zane is up there, like, he's just, like, anytime the stage lights are, like, shining across him, he's angling the guitar just to, like, reflect that light back on the crowd, just, like, a little bit of extra light show. But he's, like, so amped up at this point. He's, like, going out into the crowd. He's, like, walking up on tables, like, just doing, like, sweet solos, like, in people's faces. Doing that like knee slide up to other people, like just rocking out. And this is gonna be the one that I roll a 1 on.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's correct. Oof, it's a 5. So that is
20?
25.
25. What'd you get on the die?
I rolled a 5.
5 on the die. All right. So yeah, what's that 5 translate to? Is he's like in it so much, but like still out of his like what?
I feel like maybe, and I mean, obviously correct me if I'm wrong. He goes to slide down the aisle, but there's so much grease on the and stickiness on the floor. Like he doesn't actually slide as much as he's used to, so it kind of throws him off a little
No,
bit.
he slides more than he's used to and hits a
there we
table.
go.
Here's what I would like it to be. He just smooth as butter. He's like stepping up onto like one of those the booth seats, and then he steps across the person that's sitting in that booth up onto one of the tables, and he's just doing like crazy licks, like just killing it. And then he goes to step off of it, and he like steps on like a plate of fries or something, and like slips off of the table and falls onto the ground.
But continues playing.
He continues playing. Like
He's on the
is,
ground just like...
yeah, this is him messing up, but he like is still like kicking ass while he's messing up through it. He falls off of a table, lands on his back, and just plays through the pain. Like he's like grimacing so hardcore, like oh, but like doesn't break the stride on the song.
Anybody else want to add anything to this final song?
Yeah, I mean, I think the electricity was kind of like popping in the air earlier, but like now Dwina just kind of throws all kinds of like a huge light show throughout the entire diner to where like if people were like passing by this is it an asteroid?
Yeah.
No, yeah. They would just see like this diner just with lights shooting out of it, and yeah, it's just super bright in there.
Flea goes over to that guy, the first guy, and he's just staring at him playing.
Yeah, that's and Sem will probably just end the song with a big loud crash bang of the drums.
All right. So you finish this final song, and everybody's like standing up, hooting and hollering. You look over and you see the bear and the puffball, and their hair standing on the end from the static electricity in the room. The guy, that paranoid guy at the beginning, he's just like looking back at Flea, and he's just like,
Probably hates it.
"Look, I mean, if this is how I'm gonna go out, that was amazing." And everybody's just applauding and cheering, and
Is the dwarf like holding the spoon up, going, "Yeah"?
he's like, I got it all recorded. And then you see from the back of the room that you see that Vesk walk forward and just like slow clapping, like, "That was amazing, you guys. We haven't had music like that here and his face like goes blank. So long. You guys are awesome. Thank you. My name's Cardin. It's great to meet you guys."
Zane's like standing up, and he's like, "Oh man, my back. Oh. Thanks, man." So, I mean, you kind of heard our whole story. Do you think maybe you could help us out, get into that show?
Yeah. Hey, you know what? I'm really sorry that I just had to see what you're made of. We got people coming here all the time. You know, we're kind of a tight knit, crazy family here. We don't want just anybody coming in that, you know, up to no good like Bish over there. He's always trying to steal from people, but since we know him, he's gotten okay now. You know, he's one of us. But you're like family now, so of course I'll help you out. I'd love to. You guys pack up your gear, come outside. You can meet me by my ship.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, let's go. And they like hurry up and pack everything up.
All right, let's lock up our other ship, I guess. I mean, I don't think we have anything on there now.
We probably should make sure that it's safeguarded from Bish.
That's true. That's true. Maybe Uncle can stay behind with us.
Wait, did Uncle come with us? I thought
thought he
Uncle
did, or
A
did he
stayed.
stay
No,
back?
he stayed back.
Oh, he just
Yeah,
stayed
he
back?
had to go work.
It was
at-
just his ship. That we,
Yeah, he's got to go work at the pizza place.
yeah, we left the ship at a
He's
diner.
only got a 4-seater starship.
Yeah, so you guys are unloading your ship, and you were worried about Bish stealing it.
Yeah, he seems like a good guy, but also we need a ship when we come back. Like, Uncle A would be pretty upset if we lost that.
Hey, you know what? I can tell you right now, I don't think I have to worry about anybody stealing this ship. No offense, but you're good here.
And if we're good enough, we could probably just afford our own ship after the shows.
Yeah.
That's a good point, Sam. We could probably get
Yeah.
each of our own ships.
No,
No?
I don't want to pay for one. I'll just ride with someone. I'm keeping as much money as I can.
Okay, yeah, you can.
Okay, so us three, we can have our own ship, and then, you know, Sim will just, like, be a
Shotgun.
pilot. Yeah.
Yep.
No, we're not playing it.
The show's over, Sam.
All right, so you guys got all your gear. This is my ship right over here. I'll help you carry something if you want. Is there anything I can help you carry? Let me get that case for you.
I mean, sure here.
Okay, I got it. Hey, and he turns around and starts walking towards his ship, and you see like he's got this. His tail has like this huge chunk taken out of it, and it's just like got this massive scar tissue. And he's walking towards a ship right across the way, and you see it's like this really rugged starship, and slapped across the side is the name. It's called the Saint of Anger. You see that it's got like several weapons all around it, and these grim-looking like adornments, and it seems kind of like he's trying to go for that intimidation factor. You know, like just making his car, like some sports cars, like have that mean look to him. So you know, he's like this badass. Like, so that's kind of what you see. And-
Zane kind of like elbows Flea, and he like nods up to the ship and like kind of is like, "What do you make of it?" Like not really saying it out loud because he's intimidated.
And Flea's like he shakes his head. I don't know.
Zane looks down at his guitar and looks back at the guy, and he's thinking about the show. And I think this would probably be a good moment to do a sense motive check on this stranger that we're getting into
That's
a
a good point.
spaceship with.
I forgot we were playing a game, to be honest. I'm sorry.
I'm not very good at sense motive.
Oh, that was a 20. It landed in between, though.
What does that mean?
Is
Like, it
flat on the
popped
surface?
up, yeah.
It's fine.
And it's a 20.
It's the 20 then. You got it. Well, I ain't gonna roll.
I got 18.
you got a nat 20?
Yep.
Okay.
I mean, you can't crit
And what?
skills.
What's your sense motive?
I don't see it
I
on
always
there.
forget that.
But
You
add
can't
your
crit
wisdom.
skills.
Why my wisdom?
Because it's a wisdom-based skill.
Oh, I have a +0 on that.
Oh, then it's 20.
So it's
Yeah,
fine.
so you just have 20.
Okay. So what do you generally like? What are you looking for when you're doing this?
Just kind of like
character. Like,
just kind of like certain tics, like body language. If he seems like he's kind of relaxed, or if he seems like he might be like ready to.
If he's legit.
Yeah.
If he's like not trying to
Sabotage.
take us to
Ulterior
kill us.
motives.
You know.
Maybe he's part
This
of
is
a
a
different
this
band.
is a crazy play. These are a bunch of crazy people.
yeah. So kind of like what you gather from that. You know that this bar is filled with crazy types, mercenaries, pirates. So you feel like he could be up to something, but he also seems very nice and like he's trying to
Yeah.
help you out.
True.
So you kind of know the risk.
Okay.
And it's 4-on-1. I can't count. Don't worry.
Yeah, and look, he's missing half of his tail anyway.
Hey,
So.
Uncle's here in spirit.
Literally. he died.
He stood
No.
behind our ship when we get left.
He stood behind the ship.
He's just waving.
What was the Vesk's name again?
Cardin, Kardyn. But yeah, I mean, you feel like maybe you could get in trouble here with him, maybe not. But your options on the
right
asteroid are probably the same with anybody.
Okay. All right. Cool.
All right, so we load up the rest of our stuff.
Yep.
All right, so you get everything. He drops the bay door. You're walking up the ramp. As you get inside, you notice that the inside of the ship is austere and as formidable as the outside. But there's a few unpadded steel seats for you guys, and then there's one seat up in the cockpit. But it's just one room, and as you're setting your equipment down, the doors are raising up, and he says, "Hey, everybody, ready to go?"
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
And he punches the button on the pilot's ship, and it just lurches into space. Any of you that were like seated, you're kind of rocked a little bit. If anybody was standing, you fall over a little bit, but you steady yourself, and it blasts off in the diaspora towards the venue. And we'll see you next time.
Oh.
What?
New song, Spoon Dwarf.
Spoon dwarf.
Spoon Dwarf.
Hello, it's Kevin here. Thank you for listening to episode 1 of this one shot. To any new listeners, thank you for checking us out. We have 3 other campaigns to listen to. It has a varying number of episodes. Eye of the Storm, Into the Unknown, and Dead Suns. We've separated them into 3 seasons. And we appreciate you giving us a listen. We also have a Patreon that kind of helps us pay hosting and stuff like that. And speaking of Patreon, to all of our current patrons, we will be continuing the Patreon in December. Look out for at least one stream. And I was thinking of doing Wrath of the Righteous, or Chris just got Phasmophobia. So we might do some 3 or 4 player Phasmophobia on the Patreon live stream. So keep an eye out on Discord and or Twitter for that. Thank you again to everybody who listened to this first episode, and we're glad to be back. Oh, and thanks as always to Sirenscape for the amazing music and sound effects. Make sure to check them out at sirenscape.com, because epic games need epic sounds.